Sorry, but this week we do not have a silly intro, but we do have is the moody light. I changed my background lighting from the plain white now to a warm ready orange. Well, actually, I changed it because I'm currently also filming some shorts for a little reel slash short video series. And I was just too lazy to change it back. Plus, it's September. Honestly, I'm full in fall mode. I pulled out my pumpkin spice candles. While I don't like the taste of pumpkin spice, but I do like to smell it. So the candles are there. They will be lit today. It's raining. It's gloomy. We have fall. I'm so in it. But let's now head into the makeup releases because we have a couple things to discuss here, and we're starting with MAC Cosmetics. Honestly, they just kick asses right now. They bring back these old favorites from people, and the lip erasers is something that I back then I was looking at, but I wasn't using. And I'm actually now waiting for them to drop here at MAC Cosmetics Germany because I do want to have them. I want to have light neutral and light cool. I totally see using this. I don't know how, but just to erase it and then to redraw. I don't know how I will use it, but I love the look of them actually. And this gives such concealer lips 2020. No, not 2020. 2002. Oh my God. I am really, really happy that MAC is doing all this and just brings back these favorites. So I absolutely love this. Moving on to Charlotte Tilbury. These instant look palettes, I'm pretty sure we had them already, but now they're coming two new for, I assume, holiday 2025. One is Pretty Glowing Beauty and the other one is Dreamy Bronze Beauty. Honestly, none of them are things that are user-friendly or necessary to have. They look like Tarte. I'm honest with you. They look so incredibly cheap, and even if you are a low or very neutral makeup wearer, I don't think that you will get good use out of it. I am so confused by the comments here because people love this launch. What is wrong with you? Like, no, it's $69. No, it's just way too much. It looks very cheap. It looks very, very cheap, to be honest. So this is probably the first potential drugstore purchase that I will make, and that is the collaboration between L'Oreal and Mugler. Mugler. It's not really a collaboration because I think this is a daughter brand of L'Oreal. So it's the same group of brands at the end. Yes, Mugler is part of Mugler. I don't know how it's pronounced correct, but they are part of L'Oreal. But here we have the makeup collection. There are a couple items in there. We have two 6-pan eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, two of them. Then we have 4 shades of a lipstick, eyeliner, a radiant stick, mascara, and a cushion foundation that comes in 10 shades. I'm honest with you. If these are priced at the L'Oreal niveau, so that means for me, the cushion foundation not more than 20, the lipsticks not more than 15, and the 6-pan palettes also in the 15 to maximum of €20 range, and the highlighter around 10 to 15. Then I will buy that. I will buy that bluish eyeshadow palette. Actually, the other one looks good too. The highlighter, one of the cushion foundations, and look at these lipsticks. Especially Nude 2 looks absolutely stunning. Although Nude 3 and Nude 1 also. So, I don't have a launch date. I was not able to find any information on the launch, and that sucks, to be honest, because I really want to see I want to try this. So apparently Tom Ford in their winter launch this year, they will bring back two I think 10-year-old quads. Daydream and Metallic Mauve, as well as ELLAGRAM and Meteoric. I'm honest with you, the Daydream one actually looks tempting. It looks like a very nice selection of purples and dusty blues with the right amount of sass to me. So that could be my fourth Tom Ford quad if this is really going to be a re-release. But people have been posting and talking about this, so honestly, I assume it will happen. And it looks actually nice. It looks actually nice. So the other three, not so much, but Daydream looks like a good one. So I will see if it comes and then I decide. We now have official photos of the new Byredo 2025 palette. The official name is the Bibliophilia palette, and it comes again with 18 shades and is $115. I want to be honest with you. When I first saw the pictures, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I was like, I will so buy this. Now I see it and I'm like, do I really want to buy this? Because my problem is when we cover the upper four shades, so the deep red, the less deeper red, next to it the orange, and up to it the warmer brown. Or you know what? You can even just cover the two reds. Do you know what you have left? A selection of brown neutral eyeshadows with a gray and a white. And I don't think that in 2025 this is worth putting in my budget. I'm honest with you. I know that it has been available on Nordstrom already. Selfridges has it, but they do not ship internationally. And with my mindset as of today, I much rather want to spend my money, my makeup budget, on the new Isamaya palettes that are coming. I haven't saved the post yet because it's just a video, but the new palettes are they are announced for this month, so they will come in September, and I much rather buy the two new palettes than that Byredo one. I do love my Mirror Escape palette. That was an absolute surprise to me. But this here, there is just something that is annoying me with the palette, because in the other pictures that we had a couple weeks ago, it looked a bit different. It looked much more, I don't want it, no, vibrant is not the right word. Like there is more variation. But here with the official pictures, it doesn't look so, right? It looks so tone and tone, and while I would appreciate it for the reds, I'm pretty sure I will be disappointed. So I'm saving my money. No, I will not buy this. Glossier is now coming out, or did they already? September 9th, so this week. Tomorrow, actually. They will come out with new blushes. This time the Cloud Paint blushes, but in a... Are these creams? Ah, they are these cushiony, pillowy, soft blushes. So I assume they are a little bit of this hybrid formula like the ColourPop ones, the Super Shocks. Honestly, no. Absolutely not. I do like the color selection. I think that's actually a cool move. And I'm pretty sure that I would like the formula. Not only like the ColourPop ones, they look actually like the Rare Beauty ones, like these. I do like them, so I'm pretty sure that I would like the Glossier ones. I like my cloud paints. I think they're absolutely amazing. But is this something I would purchase now? Absolutely not. I probably would try that Billow shade, the lavender one, when I place an order at Glossier, and maybe also burst the bright red, because I'm still on the hunt for the perfect red. I do have a couple to choose from, so I'm working on it. But I would not run now to the Glossier website and buy this. If I stock up my boy brow, then I would maybe pick one or two. But other than that, I do think it's a nice launch. I do appreciate that, because I know that the cloud paints are definitely not for everybody. But again, it's not a product release that I will now run out and immediately buy. I have enough blush. Our Nose is coming out with the new collection for fall. This is the Sweety Bear collection. It will come September 15th on their website. As always, a Flower Nose collection is not one palette and a lip gloss. It's like a full-blown story that they tell you. And we have 3 eyeshadow palettes, 9 lip jellies, 5 blushes, 2 concealer palettes, 2 setting powder charms. What the fuck? 3 dual angle brow and gel pencils, 3 hand mirrors, 2 perfumes, hair clips, brushes, and a miniature charm. A lot of stuff is going on here in this collection, but let me tell you, nothing really sparks my interest. Nothing in this collection really is there where I'm like, oh my god, I need to buy this. Like with the shell collection that they had, the Ocean's Shell. When I saw the Deep Sea palette, I immediately knew that I have to have a Black Swan from the Flower Nose Swan Ballet. Absolutely stunning. This is a collection I can happily skip. The blushes, they do look interesting from the inside, but again, it is nothing that I would now immediately run out and buy. And these lip jellies, I'm honest with you, they sound a bit uncomfortable. They do not sound like something I want to put on my lips. Then we have Hourglass. We talked just a little bit about the new Hourglass palettes, but the internet is flooded right now with this because they are here, the holiday palettes. 3 different designs. We have the swan, deer, and the fox. And I had to laugh so much when Hourglass put up a specific post. I think it was on their website and on Instagram too, I think. Here you see the artist behind the holiday palettes in action. Because so many people, yeah, that is AI. I will tell you people what. 90% of you are not capable of detecting AI. Just because a picture has a certain style or a text is written a certain way, it's not AI. You cannot run around in the world and say, that's AI, this is AI, you're AI. Not everything is produced AI these days. And I think this general saying of, this is AI, this is so worn out. And on that fact, I do want to say something else. All the people who are refusing to accept the fact that AI is here and that are completely pushing this away and ignoring this and have the strict anti-personality against AI, you will be left behind in the future. Technical things they develop, and while AI has a lot of potential bad things, AI has a lot of good things that we can use in a clever way. And that's the important thing. Use it in a clever way. Stop pointing your fingers at shit and say this is AI. It's not a trend to put your finger on things and say, this is AI. Maybe I'm AI and you didn't realize that. It's over, back to the palettes. I will not get any of these this year. I have to admit, the insides of the Deer palette, they look the most tempting. But honestly, every single Hourglass palette from the past years, I basically decluttered. I have still 2, and I'm still thinking if I should declutter these 2. On days where I slept in, I used these palettes for just a quick, one face look, but I'm never really satisfied. So again, I do think they are pretty, and especially the darker palettes, they do hold some very nice blushes. I wait until these blushes are available as singles and then I buy them. So this year we have no Hourglass palette for me, and it's just not worth my money. Now let's talk about Adept Cosmetics. I'm very, very proud of Adept Cosmetics because they listen to the customers. We talked about in my Seahorse 2.0 review how bad I think the move was that they did put this up for one stock, and I don't know how big that stock was, but it was sold out in a couple of days, and they said, yeah, no, thank you. You will not be getting a palette. And now the Seahorse is back. It is up for pre-order only this time, so you don't miss out on this, which is awesome. And the shipments will go out in late October, early November. The pre-order isn't open yet. It will start late September, early October. That is great. You give a 4-week advance notice on this. Absolutely awesome. You give a 1-month pre-order time period, which is here also good. I think these are just really good timestamps on that planning, because it's a pricey palette, let's be honest, and people have enough time to save money and to decide whether or not they want to get this. So Adept Cosmetics, honestly, this is a really great move of you. I really appreciate that you listened to the people and that you do what they want. That's really good. And last but not least, Tati Westbrook. Maybe that name is in your head, and when I hear Tati Westbrook, the first thing I hear is, oh my god, Time and Place. Dramageddon. That was an easier time in life, and I remember watching these videos and I was glued to the screen and be like, Tati Westbrook was one of the biggest YouTubers back then. And I say was because she is not anymore. She has shifted so weirdly with her spiritual thing. It's all up to her at the end. Like, she has to know what she's doing with herself. But Tati Beauty, the brand, and the palette, this palette from Tati Beauty will forever be the one that got away from me. And every now and then I think about it. And now she's coming back with a new brand called Details by Tati. And apparently is it just brushes? Because I only found this. Let me look. Details by Tati. I'm gonna follow the brand page. And yes, it looks like it's so far just the brushes. I am really curious how much these brushes will cost. Oh, when they launch today, when I am filming this. Oh, that's interesting. But there are no prices yet. And why always the freaking butterfly emojis? Do you remember when she then appeared, when she then disappeared on the internet? She at one point posted a very weird black and white video with the butterflies. Do they have a deeper meaning? I don't know. But let's just see where this goes. It is a bit too late. I think she waited too long for this. I know there were some horrible things going on, and despite all the weird stuff that she is doing right now on the internet, like someone was saying on Reddit that she is now QVC because while back then she basically had the reputation of not getting sponsored or anything, she now is just shelling everything. She had some really ugly things to do. She had some really hard demons to fight, so I understand that. But I think it's too late. But we will see. Maybe we're all proven wrong and these are going to be the best freaking brushes on earth. And maybe there's going to be a new palette and it's going to be the best formula ever because she hand mixes and hand presses them in her toilet. That's it. That's all I have saved. We are still a little bit slow on the holiday releases, which I'm very thankful for because, again, we have a budget here in September. The budget is mainly for Izamaya. So let me know your thoughts down below. I'm really curious what you think of all these releases. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure to subscribe to miss any of the other communities. And I'll see you very, very soon.